Welcome to our series of video in factoring polynomials. The goal of this video to explain the rules of sign number and introduction to factoring the difference of two squares. The rules for multiplication: when you have both sign negative, the sign is always positive. In addition, when you have both sign negative, the sign stays negative. In multiplication, when I have different sign, positive time negative or negative time positive, the sign became negative in both cases. But in addition, I take the sign for the higher number. 5 is higher than 3. I take the sign in front of the 5. Negative here. Here, the sign in front of the 5 positive, the sign stays positive. In addition, I add the number. 3 plus 5 is 8. But when I have different sign, I subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. Means both answer here is 2. Means when I have the same sign, I add the numbers. When I have different sign, I subtract. 5 minus 3. We're going to talk about perfect square. 1 times 1 equal 1. 1 is perfect square, because I can write 1 as 1 square. 2 times 2, I get 4. 4 are perfect square. If you multiply 3 times 3, you get 9. 9 is perfect square. If you multiply 4 times 4, you get 16. 16 is a perfect square. If I multiply 5 times 5, you get 25. 25 is perfect square. 6 times 6, I get 36. 36 is a perfect square, and so on. 1, I can write 1 as 1 square. This means perfect square. I can write 4 as 2 square. I can write 9 as 3 square. I can write 16 as 4 square. I can write 5 as a 5 square. Three square minus 2 square. 3 square means 9. Minus 4. 9 minus 4, I get 5. The first binomial, 3 minus 2, means you get 1. 3 plus 2, second binomial, I get 5. And 1 times 5 is 5. 5 equivalent to 5 means this is R equivalent, means are equal. The difference between 2 square, 3 square minus 2 square, became 3 minus 2 and 3 plus 2, because both are equivalent. Also, 4 square minus 3 square, when I factor this, became 4 minus 3 and 4 plus 3. If you found 4 square here, you get 16. You get 16 minus 9, and 16 minus 9, you get 7. Here, 4 minus 3, you get 1, and 4 plus 3, you get 7. 1 times 7, you get 7. Both are equivalent. Also, if you factor like 8 square minus 5 square, when you factor this to 8 minus 5, 8 minus 5 and 8 plus 5. This is 8 plus 5, and both are equivalent. To find the sum of two squares, 3 square I get 9, 2 square I get 4, 9 plus 4 I get 13, 3 minus 2 here I get 1, 3 plus 2 you get 5, 1 times 5 is 5. 13 not equivalent to 5, means these are not equivalent. You cannot factor the sum of two squares, but you can factor the difference. When the sign here is negative, you can factor the difference between two squares. To multiply these two binomials, x times x, I get x squared. Last times last, negative 3 times positive 3, you get negative 9. To find the middle term, you have to find the inner product. To find the inner product, you get negative 3x. You have to find the outer product, which is positive 3x. If you combine them, because they have different sign, I subtract. And 3 minus 3, you get 0. Means nothing in the middle term here. And I can write this as x squared minus 9. X squared minus 9. Also 9, I can write it as 3 squared. X squared minus 3 squared. When you factor x squared minus 3 squared, you factor x minus 3, x plus 3. Because this is the difference between two squares. To multiply the binomials, x minus 5 times x plus 5, x times x, I get x squared. Last times last, negative times positive, you get negative. 5 times 5, I get 25. This is the inner product. I get negative 5x. And this is the outer product, which is positive 5x. When I combine them, because this is different sign, I subtract 5 minus 5, you get 0. Okay? Means the answer here is x squared minus 25. I can write 25 as 5 squared. To multiply x minus 1 times x plus 1, x times x, you get x squared. Last time last, negative 1 times positive 1, negative times positive, we get negative 1. The inner product here, you get negative x, negative 1x. The outer product, positive x, positive x. Because the sign is different, I subtract. Here 1x and here 1x. I subtract 1 minus 1, you get 0. Means nothing here. And I can write x squared minus 1 or x squared minus 1 squared, because 1 squared means 1. And this is the difference between two squares. If I ask you to factor x squared minus 1, you factor to x minus 1 and x plus 1. This is your homework. Please try it in your own. If you have any questions, please write it in the comment below. And I hope you found this video helpful.